KJ here again. We're reviewing Mortal Kombat X for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Nobody's going in like this on a story mode except for NetherRealm. I wish other people would take notes. They went out, stepped outside the box, and that's what Mortal Kombat is. There's a lot of new characters here. Some characters are missing. Reasons behind that, not going to spoil for you. They advance the age in characters. Liu Kang is old. Johnny Cage is old. Kung Lao is old. You see what I'm saying? They weren't scared to do that. You have to admire the courage of NetherRealm, because when you do that and you make a lot of changes, you're going to alienate some people. But why did you spend that money? Oh, you spent it for the combat. And let me tell you something. The combat feels just as balanced and as satisfying as, say, MK9 or Injustice. Speaking of Injustice, remember how you could interact with the stages? Well, they have that in this. You could throw old ladies at folks. Yeah, boy. Everybody's going to find a character whom they like in this game. There's just so many different styles, and every character has 3 different forms. Classic characters you love, you're going to actually see them doing brand new moves that you wouldn't have seen before. And when you switch to variations, you can actually see how their costumes slightly change. It's little touches like that that Mortal Kombat gets that the competition doesn't. For example, cutscenes that start the fight. There's a dialogue between each character. Of course, if they know each other a little bit better, the dialogue is going to be more impactful. But regardless of the situation, they designed a game where the person knows who they're fighting, vice versa. There's a trade-off.
My dad's bigger than yours. My dad beat up Shinnok. Well played.
Let's say you get hit with a double KO. Time extends and you get a little bit more life to try to get the job done. I like that little touch. I think that's something that fighting games should inherit across the board. The art direction, the way the characters look, the clothing, looks awesome, man. The blood, the movements, the animations look great. I will say the environments, well designed, have a lot going on, but some areas just simply look better than others. You know, it's clear that it is a cross-gen title. What you're playing here certainly qualifies with this generation, but at the same time, I couldn't see somebody's jaw on the floor with these visuals. Another reason why I say that is because the story mode, during the cutscenes, you'll see regular thugs, and they just look bad, man. They look like maybe last gen. Another thing that threw me off in the story mode and gameplay, ultimately, QuickTime events. Sometimes I'll set my controller down to watch a cutscene because there's lots of action going on, but every once in a while they just out of nowhere throw in a QuickTime event. I didn't really appreciate that. It caught me off guard. I'm trying to enjoy the story and then like, oh wait, no, grab your controller. It felt forced. I just wasn't feeling it. One thing I am feeling is traversing through the crypt. You know, doing work online or off, getting coins, take that money and unlock stuff. It just keeps going and going and going. Fine, of course, costumes, more fatalities, more brutalities. And brutalities is what you need to find because they are hard to pull off, but they are satisfying. They are instant. You have to meet the certain requirements. Some of them are insanely tough to do, but when you land it, it's an immediate, quick, fast kill. But my main complaints come not necessarily from NetherRealm, but their parent company, WB. Let's say you don't want to go to the crypt. Let's say you don't want to work to unlock. Pay $20 and unlock everything in the crypt. $20, man! But some of the things I like, they have daily challenges where towers are different. Every single day, there'll be special objectives. That's crazy, huh? That's how it is. And that's what keeps it fresh, coming back every day. There are tons of these things you can unlock to enhance your gameplay when you're playing locally with your boys. You can turn all these power-ups, mess around with them. It's pretty much NBA Jam, or back in the day when you'd enter the code. You can also test your might, climb the tower, mash the buttons as fast as you can. And you also have your traditional tower, the standard arcade mode. Go all the way up, fight Shinnok, get your cutscene. I have experienced a little bit of input lag, but ultimately the online's been pretty smooth. Of course, you pay your respects, give people thumbs up or thumbs down depending on their performance. If you want to mess with your friends, give them a 1 or a 2. It's little cool things like that. You can also do team battles, guys. That's right. You can do 3-on-3 or 5-on-5 if you're an online player, and quite frankly, if you're offline. I think either way, MKX has plenty of stuff for you to do. Even though they have these microtransactions, oh, they have that pack on deck that's going to be $30. I think if you were just to buy this game as is, there's still plenty here for you. I'm sad to see tag mode go. I would have liked to see an improved version of it, a polished version, and an online with 4 people simultaneously. The microtransactions just leave a nasty taste in my mouth. But taking that aside, You bought this fighting game because what are you trying to do? Fight. They nailed it, guys. This gameplay is tight. Mortal Kombat X gets a 4.
This is real life and it's real talk.
Fuckers. Out of 5.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hector, you need to get more clear on the concept of a fight. He's trying to do that.
No,
You can't just tell him to stop.
Can we just hang it out? Look, let's
This is not mortal debate. That's you talking.
Running from me, man.
Mortal argument. And it's not mortal track race either.